For 80 years, Germany was the machine that powered Europe. Volkswagen, Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Siemens, BASF, Bosch. These were not just companies. They were the pillars of the most successful industrial economy on the continent. Made in Germany was not a label. It was a guarantee of precision, quality, and engineering excellence that the rest of the world could not match. Germany was the export superpower. The country that built the cars, the chemicals, the machinery, and the factory equipment that the entire world bought. The economy that turned defeat in 2 world wars into the most powerful industrial base in Europe. The anchor of the Eurozone. The backstop of every crisis. The responsible adult in a continent of fiscal children. The machine just broke. And nobody knows how to fix it. Germany's economy has contracted for 3 consecutive years, 2023, 2024, and into 2025. The longest downturn since reunification. Industrial production has fallen for 4 straight years. 248,000 industrial jobs have been destroyed since 2020. Volkswagen is cutting 35,000 jobs and considering plant closures for the first time in 87 years. Siemens is cutting 6,000. Bosch is cutting 13,000. BASF is shutting down production lines at its Ludwigshafen megasite. The head of Germany's Industrial Federation has called it the deepest crisis in the history of the Federal Republic. He said the country is in free fall. Germany has Volkswagen, BMW, SAP, Siemens, Deutsche Telekom, Allianz, BASF, Adidas, and Porsche. The most powerful corporate lineup in Europe. And yet factories are closing, machines are standing still, and companies are no longer investing, at least not in Germany. How can the most industrialized country in Europe be deindustrializing? That is the question this video answers. This is the nation's wealth records, where every video will change how you see money, history, and the systems controlling your life. If this is your first time here, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Because what is happening to Germany right now is not just a German crisis. Germany is the economic engine of Europe. When this engine stops, the entire continent stalls. If you are German or living in Germany, do you feel this crisis in your daily life? Drop a comment. We want to hear from people on the ground. To understand how Germany is breaking, you must understand how it was built. In 1945, Germany was the most destroyed country in the Western world. Cities bombed to rubble. Factories flattened. Infrastructure annihilated. The country was occupied, divided, and morally devastated. Then came the Wirtschaftswunder, the economic miracle. Under Ludwig Erhard's social market economy, West Germany rebuilt with a speed and discipline that stunned the world. The Marshall Plan provided initial capital. But what Germany did with that capital was its own genius. Germany built an economy unlike any other. Not based on finance. Not based on luxury. Germany built an economy based on making things. Physical things. Precision engineered, high quality, globally competitive physical things. The formula was distinctive. Large industrial corporations anchored the economy. But the real engine was the middle stand. Thousands of small and medium-sized, family-owned companies. Each one a world leader in a hyper-specific niche. Krones made bottling machines. Trumpf made industrial lasers. Worth made screws. These companies, often unknown to the public, were the hidden champions of the global economy. Germany had roughly 1,000 of them. From the 1950s through the 2010s, Germany became the world's 3rd or 4th largest economy, the largest in Europe, and the world's largest exporter. German cars set the global standard. German machinery equipped factories on every continent. German engineering was synonymous with the word reliable. By the 2010s, Germany had achieved something that seemed impossible. It was simultaneously the most industrialized and the most fiscally responsible country in Europe. Low debt. budget surpluses, low unemployment, strong exports. The German model was not just successful, it was worshipped. Every developing country studied it. Every European country envied it. And every economist pointed to it as proof that you could be rich, industrial, and responsible all at the same time. That model is now dying. Germany's industrial model was built on three foundations. All three have collapsed simultaneously. Foundation 1: cheap Russian energy. For decades, Germany powered its factories with cheap Russian natural gas. The deal was simple: Russia needed the revenue, Germany needed the energy. This gave German industry an enormous competitive advantage. When your energy is cheap, your steel is cheap, your cars are cheap. Then, in February 2022, Russia invaded Ukraine. And overnight, the foundation crumbled. Germany had to wean itself off Russian gas at emergency speed. It pivoted to liquefied natural gas from the US and Qatar at massively higher costs. Energy prices for German industry roughly doubled. For energy-intensive sectors, chemicals, steel, glass, the cost increase was catastrophic. Germany had not just lost cheap energy. It had lost the competitive advantage that its entire industrial model was built on. Making it worse, Germany had simultaneously made perhaps the most consequential energy policy decision in modern European history. It shut down all of its nuclear power plants. The last 3 reactors closed in April 2023. While France doubled down on nuclear, the lowest carbon, most reliable base load power available, Germany abandoned it. Germany replaced nuclear with renewables, solar and wind. But renewables are intermittent. The sun does not always shine. The wind does not always blow. The energy transition was supposed to make Germany a green superpower. Instead, it made German industry uncompetitive. Foundation 2: the China boom. For 2 decades, China was Germany's golden goose. The relationship was symbiotic. Germany exported the machinery. China bought Mercedes-Benz. Between 2000 and 2020, this was the engine of German prosperity. Every year, Chinese demand grew. Then China changed. It stopped being a customer and became a competitor. China's own industrial revolution reached a tipping point. BYD now makes electric cars that cost $7,000 and outperform German engineering. Chinese manufacturers produce their own machinery, their own chemicals, their own industrial robots. China's trade surplus hit $1 trillion in 2025, and a large share of that surplus was achieved by replacing products that Germany used to sell. Without EU tariffs, German and French auto industries would be devastated. Germany's China strategy was built on a world where China was a buyer. That world is over. China is now a seller. Foundation 3: bureaucratic sclerosis. Germany's regulatory environment has become a stranglehold. Starting a project, building infrastructure, obtaining permits, everything takes years longer than it should. Planning permission for a wind farm takes 5 to 7 years. Approval for a new factory can take longer than building one in China. Tesla built its Berlin gigafactory faster than German authorities typically approve a warehouse. Elon Musk publicly mocked Germany's bureaucracy. The embarrassment was symbolic. Germany, the engineering nation, could not get out of its own way. Germany has the most formidable corporate lineup in Europe. And every single one of them is in crisis. Volkswagen Group cancelled the job security agreement that had protected workers since 1994, for the first time in 87 years. The company that defined German industrial might is fighting for survival. Mercedes-Benz, the inventor of the automobile, is caught between its premium legacy and a future where a $7,000 BYD can outperform a $50,000 German sedan. BASF is investing heavily in China instead, building a $10 billion complex in Zhangjiang. The company has made a rational calculation: energy is cheaper in China. When BASF moves production from Germany to China, it is not just a corporate decision. It is a verdict on Germany as an industrial location. Bosch, cutting 13,000 jobs in Germany. When Bosch cuts, Germany's industrial identity is under threat. The numbers are staggering. By September 2025, 120,000 industrial jobs had been destroyed in a single year. And here is the devastating detail. While these companies cut German jobs, they are simultaneously investing elsewhere. German corporations are not dying. They are leaving. The companies are world-class. The country is losing them. Germany's population is aging faster than any other major European economy except Italy. By 2035, the baby boomer generation will have retired en masse, leaving a workforce gap of millions. Germany already has severe skilled labor shortages. At the same time that companies are cutting jobs in declining sectors, they cannot fill positions in growing ones. Fewer workers supporting more retirees means the fiscal pressure grows every year. In February 2025, Germany held snap elections. Friedrich Merz of the CDU became chancellor, leading a coalition that promised to restart the German economic machine. The new government's gamble is enormous. Germany amended its constitutional debt brake to unlock hundreds of billions in new spending. A massive increase in defense spending. The defense sector is becoming a genuine growth engine. But there are deep questions. Can you spend your way out of a structural crisis? The bureaucracy that strangled private investment has not been reformed. Germany still has extraordinary assets. SAP, Deutsche Telekom Allianz, DHL, Adidas, Porsche, BMW. But here is the paradox. Germany's greatest companies are increasingly earning their money somewhere other than Germany. The DAX rises. The German economy stagnates. Corporate profits soar. Factory jobs vanish. Germany is not losing its companies. It is losing its function as a place where those companies actually operate. A country can have world-class corporations and a failing economy at the same time. Britain proved it first. Germany is proving it now. Germany is not just another struggling economy. Germany is the load-bearing wall of the European project. It has been the backstop of every Eurozone crisis. When Germany was strong, it could afford to be Europe's guarantor. When Germany weakened, who guarantees Europe? France is running a deficit. Italy's debt is 137%. If the next crisis arrives, the Eurozone has no safety net. Germany's industrial decline also hits its neighbors directly. The German manufacturing supply chain extends across Central and Eastern Europe. China is not just competing with Germany. China is replacing Germany, product by product, market by market, factory by factory. The BDI president's warning was not hyperbolic. Germany as a business location is in free fall. And when the economic engine of Europe goes into free fall, the continent follows. Germany built the most extraordinary industrial economy in modern European history. It rose from the ashes of total destruction not once, but twice. Now that machine is breaking. Not because Germans forgot how to engineer, but because the three foundations have all collapsed. Germany still has Volkswagen, Siemens, 1,000 hidden champions. It still has fiscal credibility, a skilled workforce. But the model that made Germany great was designed for a world that no longer exists. The question is whether Germany can reinvent itself a third time. Whether the country that rebuilt from rubble twice can rebuild from complacency once. History does not repeat. But if you do not understand it, it will crush you all the same. If this gave you a new perspective, hit subscribe. The Nation's Wealth Records. History has the answers. I'll show you where to look.